The D.C. region posts better job employment statistics than in other, more hard-hit areas of the country. But for the unemployed, statistics are of little comfort as they continue to hope that the drop in employment is only temporary and not a continuing trend. The increased security measures will affect an estimated 50,000 guests who will visit the White House for holiday events. And so far, the Salahis have not been charged with any crime, and they may not be. As the Secret Service attempts to prevent any future security breaches, Congress continues to press hard for a full investigation. Cash for clunkers is over, but apparently it has created momentum, and dealers are optimistic. How long will it last? Only time will tell. In Gaithersburg, Maryland, I'm Elise Jordan. The hearing is only the beginning of what will be a charged debate as elected officials begin the difficult task of convincing the American public that Afghanistan is a war worth winning. And 8 years into the difficult and costly battle, it is not only about the increased insurgency, but it is an increasingly difficult battle to convince the American public that the tide can be turned in Afghanistan.
How are you? Nice to see you. How you doing?
Business is good here at Fitzgerald Auto Mall, even though the Cash for Clunkers program is over.
We're outpacing what we did a year ago in October, and again, we expect to be about 21% higher than we were a year ago.
The Cash for Clunkers program encouraged Americans to trade in their old gas-guzzling vehicles for new fuel-efficient cars, trucks, and SUVs. In return, customers got a credit for as much as $4,500, and the old vehicles were scrapped. The program was so popular that it ran out of money sooner than expected. But how is the Clunkers program affecting current sales?
I think the general feeling of the population is things are better. And I think Clunkers had a lot to do with that. I think it inspired people to realize that things aren't so bad. Now that my neighbor's got a new car, maybe it's time to go out and consider one for ourselves.
We've actually expanded. We just opened a new store 2 days ago. So our company, Criswell, is expanding, and we're hiring more people and, providing more employment.
But customers were here for different reasons.
We wanted a second car, so we had to come in for shopping.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get a good deal, but my car didn't qualify for the Cash for Clunkers.
Well, I thought that maybe it's time for me to look for a car because my car has a lot of problems. I need to fix it, and it would cost me a lot of money.
Cash for Clunkers wasn't entirely successful. Customers complained their vehicles would not qualify or their credit ratings could not get them a loan. Environmentalists complained that the new vehicle fuel efficiency standards were too low.
So if they come up with another program, I think it needs to be maybe less aggressive in the amount of the money and probably broaden out what cars will qualify.
Cash for Clunkers is over, but apparently it has created momentum and dealers are optimistic. How long will it last? Only time will tell. In Gaithersburg, Maryland, I'm Elise Jordan. This is the presidential yacht, USS Sequoia. 104-foot floating Oval Office was auctioned in 1976 by President Carter because he believed the boat represented an imperial presidency. It was purchased by a private owner, changed hands several times, and in 2000 was purchased for $1.9 million and restored to its original magnificence. It was here that President Kennedy celebrated his 46th and final birthday. As each president left his mark, Mr. Kennedy installed this door to his bedroom.
John Kennedy didn't want to open the door to receive and give out messages, so he had this latch put in that he could receive and send messages without opening the door. Also, the doorknobs were installed by Lyndon Johnson because he wanted something with more texture to them than the ones that were here before.
It was here that President Truman left his mark.
He was playing cards. Obviously, he lost his game of cards, and he had quite a temper. He slammed the hand down. There was a cigar trimmer on the table, and put that gouge right in here. So it's an actual historic scratch by Harry Truman.
The Sequoia is substantial, seaworthy, and arguably one of the most famous vessels in American history. Congress has approved $2 million for Sequoia's upkeep, but maintenance and restoration costs $1 million a year. That money won't go far, so investors are seeking additional funds to preserve this important piece of Americana. At the Washington Marina, I am Elise Jordan.